All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get this meeting started. We got our surveys back that I handed out. We're going to kind of go over the data that we got about implementing the technology in our classrooms. We got a wide variety of responses, anywhere from kindergarten, pre-K, through special education and PE. With what technology do you have available? Almost all the teachers have the mobile Chromebook card access, teacher computer station, and a smart board. The others were student computers for all students, which those were only available for our smaller classrooms, like our special ed classrooms. Teacher tablets and personal Chromebooks, only 2 had those, and those were actually personally bought. They were not given to them by the school. How often do you use technology in your classroom? Over 50% said that they use their technology every day, sometimes only use it for 5 minutes during the day. The others actually use it for, all throughout their day. What do you use technology for most in the classroom? Pretty much all the responses came down to different activities, math lessons. They did some brain breaks or PowerPoints to take notes. They also did like spelling and review games. All of them were educational purposes. What percentage of your students are able to use technology independently? Almost 60% said that 76% of their students or higher could use the technology independently, so they feel like they do know what they are doing on it. How effective do you think your use of technology is in the classroom? And I did ask them to explain their answer. Summarize, they all thought that they use it very effectively. The ones who felt that they did not use it effectively felt that they could use some professional development, that they are willing to learn how to use it, or they felt that they didn't have the resources that were necessary to use technology in their rooms. How often do you relate your technology use to curriculum? About 75% felt that they use it almost every single day. When they use it, that's what they're using it for. They also, my next question was, how do you think you could improve in relating technology use to your curriculum? A lot of these are they either need more technology access or resources. The others were professional development, having days where they sit down, they learn one-on-one how to use Google Classroom or how to use these new things, but all of them were willing to learn. And then give one example of how you use technology in your classroom. Again, summarize, they're all using it, using an iPad in our smaller classrooms to identify sight words. They're using Fitbits to track how many of the daily exercise levels, as well as to track the food intake. But as far as all the other responses, they are all related to our educational needs. I guess my question now is, what do you think our next step is in implementing technology? What should we do next?
Well, first, we need to kind of decide which way we want to go, looking at different plans, and, this being this time of year where we are putting our budget and stuff like that together. We can put some of these things that we might be short range goals into place, and then kind of look at maybe purchasing some stuff to get, whether it be PD. It sounded like PD was, one of the top things there. So, and maybe putting a little bit extra money in our PD budget for next year to send teachers out to find more information, to come back to explain to the other teachers, okay, hey, let's work on this, or how, this is how you use a smart board to do this, or the iPad to do this. So that might be something we could do in a short range, then looking at long-term goals, maybe pick some of those things that are most important to the teachers and decide, which ones we want to put on a long-range plan for the next, 5 to 10 years, something like that, and kind of see where we're at. So
I think with PD days, that's perfect. Especially we can take a PD day, and since a majority of our teachers do have smart boards, we could always use smart boards better or more efficiently. There's always newer ways out there and newer apps that we can download and we can teach teachers how to use these more effectively, especially using resources that they already have.
Right, I agree with that. It's using the resources that we do already have. Do you guys have any questions or other comments?
That's good.